Hey everyone, this is Dan from MMORPG Tips. This video is part of our Ultimate World of Warcraft Gold Guide. You can find a link in the description for the actual guide on mmorpgtips.com. I've been getting a lot of these transmog doesn't sell comments lately, and I just keep seeing them on like every gold farmer's video that's posted. And Want to Buy Gold actually addressed this in a recent video as well. That was titled Transmog Doesn't Sell, where you explained it very well why it doesn't sell if you're doing it wrong. But anyways, I just thought I'd post a video on how I actually sell my transmog, because people keep telling me that transmog doesn't sell, but every time I open my mailbox I've literally sold a couple of pieces. So there's basically three things that you're doing wrong if you're not selling transmog and you want to sell transmog. And I'm not saying transmog is the best way of making gold, but I think the people that do it because they think it's fun. I really enjoy gold farming, and with the state of WoW right now, I think farming legacy content for transmog is one of the most fun aspects of the game. So if you don't think it's fun, I would just find another way of making gold. But anyway, if you're one of those people saying that transmog doesn't sell and you want it to sell and you want to do it, then either you are on a strange server, because all servers I've played on, I've sold transmog. On high population servers it sells really fast, but often for not as much. And on low pop servers it sells for more, but takes a longer time to sell. And medium pop is somewhere in the middle. But if you've tried selling transmog and you absolutely can't sell it, then maybe it's something wrong with your server, I don't know. The other things that will affect how much you sell are if you're not doing cancel scans. Cancel scan is a feature in TSM that goes through all your active auctions and checks if you've been undercut. And if you have been undercut, you won't be selling your items, since transmog has such a low sell rate. And if someone comes along and want to buy one of the items you have listed and you've been undercut, they're gonna buy the cheapest one, and you won't be selling your items. And if I do a cancel scan just an hour after I've posted all my items, a lot of the items will be undercut. So that's probably the biggest explanation why you're not selling transmog, is because someone's undercut you on all your stuff. And the last explanation is that you don't have enough items on the auction house. You need literally thousands of items up at all times for some of them to sell. So you have to be somewhat dedicated if you want to sell transmog as well. Because not only does it take a long time to farm all this stuff, but reposting a couple of thousand auctions a couple of times every day will take a long time, and reposting is boring as hell. So the thing that I do is that I run cancel scans once in a while, and I just leave it running while I'm doing something else. You have to come back every few minutes and just move your character a little bit so that he doesn't go AFK and gets logged out, so that you don't have to do the entire scan again. When you've cancelled everything, you have to remember to bind your TSM to the scroll wheel so that you can just scroll and cancel everything. You have to go back to the mailbox, pick everything up and post it again. And a lot of this stuff will just be undercut right away. Especially on high population servers, there are a lot of other people doing exactly the same thing as you are. And they are also just standing around in the auction house and doing cancel scans and undercutting. But that's just something you have to live with. You can't be doing cancel scans all day, every day. But I aim to do at least two per day, one in the afternoon and one at night before I go to bed. But if you do this, you will be selling to the transmog, and I think a lot of the people that have these or post these transmog doesn't sell comments are people that either don't farm enough stuff, or they don't actually do these cancel scans, because it's not actually fun, and it takes a long time. But if you're like me and you like farming transmog, and that's one of the aspects of the game that you think are fun, you're still gonna put up with it and do it. And if you watch Student Albatross's videos as well, he posts every week all the transmog he sold. He goes through his mailbox, and that should be proof enough. He makes hundreds of thousands every week from selling transmog. And he says himself that he doesn't do a lot of cancel scans, so he could probably be making a lot more. I have nowhere near the same inventory he has of gear he's selling on the auction house, but I'm gonna try to do cancel scans every day from now on, a couple of times a day. And I'll be posting a similar type of video with how much I'm picking up from the mailbox at the end of the week, just so I can have something to link to the people that keeps posting these transmog doesn't sell comments, even though I know they do sell, because I can just look at my mailbox right now. But if you're still interested, we're gonna be posting a lot more farming videos these coming weeks, as we have been doing on MMORPG tips. I would also go check out Student Albatross's videos if you're into transmog farming, and also check out the Want to Buy Gold, so one of his latest video called Transmog Doesn't Sell, where he actually goes through the maths of selling transmog with the sell rate and everything like that. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. I hope you all make a ton of gold, and I'll see you all in the next one.